Guys, 6 o'clock. What a story that last night. I'm meeting up with Dave this morning. Dave's going to be cloth donations, food donations. He's going to be working close with me, Dave. I trust Dave, and yeah, I'm happy with Dave on board. So going forward, Dave's with us. You know, he's insured for my vehicles. Anyone over 30 years old are, for my fleeting policy. I'm going to add that to. So Dave is fully legit to pick up donations, guys. Clothes donations and food donations. We got beautiful donations yesterday of a woman who donated, who had a car fixed. Thought it was 800 quid. It was 400 quid to give it 2 people. Her son's 200 quid each. Herself 100 quid, and she, bless her, she donated £103 towards our food bank. So it's amazing, guys. This woman is from out of town. We're getting a lot of out of town support, guys. I was speaking to another woman last night who does a lot of charity work in her area, and yeah, she is a real nice woman, and chatted for half hour. She said what we're doing is amazing, and she's donated herself, guys, to our Amazon store. We don't know what it is, so looking forward to that this morning. I'll update you on all that, guys. Things are moving in the right direction. We are just on the way to see who's about in town, see if they fancy coffee. We've got some coffee on board, guys. Is there a chance anyone can like it? If you can see me, guys, because it's saying there's no people on. I don't mind if there's no people on, like, I can talk to myself, as you know. But yeah, what a story, Dave's story. Don't forget, guys, we got Dave when it was -5. He's already had 2 heart attacks, plus he's been in this car for 3 nights below. But that day I picked him up, it was -5, guys. When I first got to Dave, he was in shock mode. He was in hypothermia mode, guys. He didn't know where he was. He was all deteriorated. Another day in that car, Dave would have been dead. And that's a fact. That's a fact. 1,000,000% he would have been dead. We caught him just on time, guys. And since then, that was about 2 months ago, don't forget, guys. I have been supporting Dave and been there for Dave, you know, through all this 2 months. And he has become a friend of mine. He has become a real friend. Seriously. He's a good man, Dave. And you know what? Dave is one of them who's worked all his life, guys. Who's worked all his life, yeah? Put in system all his life. And he just got left about. He just got forgotten about. You know, he reached out to the council when, you know, his stuff first occurred. But yeah, you know, Dave got forgotten about. Don't forget, he worked all his life here. Do you know what I mean? As a plumber, a skilled plumber. You know what I mean? What a guy Dave is. And Dave is my mate. And Dave, he is, what is it? He's going to do a few bits for us, guys. So, if anyone's wanting to donate and want to donate a few bits of clothes and whatnot, Dave will be on standby throughout the day and early evening, guys. So, yeah, that's great news. Great news. It looks really quiet in town, guys. Looks like council cleaners have been out. But yeah, apart from that, it's really quiet here, guys. I mean, there was a couple of lads at the doorway they were on yesterday morning. There was three of us, three lads and me, and we had a coffee each. So I've got our coffee on board. We got donated a little coffee expensive. I think it's about 5 litres. I mean, we've got a 12 litre one, guys, what we bought from Amazon. Plus we've got a 3 litres, a little portable one where we can just, you know, fill up on a morning and yeah, go and sit and have a coffee with people. If there's anyone watching, guys, just give us a thumbs up if I'm live, because I don't know if I'm live or not. But yeah, I wonder where these 2 lads have gone. Hopefully they've been put in emergency accommodation, hopefully. Because I wanted to have a catch up this morning, because like I said, we want change, guys. If people aren't willing to change, we cannot waste our energy on them, guys. We want real change, you know. You've seen it with Dave there. We saved his life, man, basically, and he's put him back into community. He always said to me, oh, every time we bumped into each other, and every time he went, I'll pay you back one day. Well, I went, Dave, it's not about paying me back, mate. I don't want paying back. You know, I'm just happy that you're here. Anyway, yesterday, that was real payback, guys. You know, I had to tell that woman who donated a few bits. I said to her, I said, listen, this is a real proud moment for me, this moment in time. I said, please, will you take me a photo? Because it was just one of them moments, guys, where I'll remember for the rest of my life. Seriously. You know. So, I mean, yeah, it's a blessing. And there was blessings all day yesterday, guys. That's what I felt like. I thought there was just blessings just coming, not just from all directions, and that's what community spirit is all about. And we don't see all these blessings, guys, because we're all messed up in, you know, in all this bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So a blessing is a blessing. And this community page, you know, it's for anyone struggling, guys. From mental health to addiction to awareness to, you know, if we can help in any way, shape or form, we will try our utmost best. But what it is, guys, we want change. We want change, guys. If there's no change in first week, guys, you know, we can support you with a bit of food here and there and stuff, but that's all we can do. You know, we want real change. And that's what Squeeky in Scarborough, Homeless Awareness, is all about, guys. Come on, Squeaky. Come on. This way. Run, on the road. Come on, this way. This way. So, yeah. It's all about real change for us, guys. All about real change. It's all about change. And if we don't get change, guys, in first week, you know, we know where to start. But I know there's people out there, just like Dave or just like any one of us, guys. I know they're out there, but they're just, it's just finding the right ones, you know. And these ones, it's the ones what are getting missed in the cracks. So, we'll get there, guys, bit by bit. Oh, these people on board now. Morning, Paul. Hope you're good, mate. Come on, Squeak, let's go. So, guys, it's quite a rock town area, guys. What we're going to do is we'll go and have a look in a few usual spots, but I think everyone's on the swept or something like that, guys, in hotels. Come here, Squeak. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, so the unswept. So yeah. So yeah, we're just having a recap from yesterday, guys, on just the blessings, what it is, you know, the real life right in front of my eyes. I know what, well, I do know what blessings are now, and there were blessings yesterday, guys, right in front of our eyes. So And Dave, wow, my mate Dave, we've all got a mate called Dave, haven't we, Squeak? So all it is, guys, we've got some coffee on board and we're just mooching about as we do each morning. Squeak, tell them we mooch about, don't we, kid? But it's quiet, guys, it really is quiet. We'll go and check another place out and we'll leave this live at that, guys. But yeah, Dave's on board with us, guys. Dave's the man who'll be picking donations up with me. And yeah, picking donations up with me. Who's he laughing at? What a fucking Dave. Yeah. So yeah, Dave's the man, the myth and the legend. Guys, I am surprised. It's looking a bit strange out here this morning. There is no one about. Fingers crossed, you know, we might be moving, turn and leave. I'm moving in the right direction. Squeak, what do you think? Squeak has got eyes all over. Squeak, he don't miss a finger, so Squeak, do you, mate? Nah. But yeah, it's good to see things changing, and you know, all I had yesterday was keep doing what you're doing you're doing amazing, and you know, I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to see things coming together, so we're heading in the right direction, and that's all that matters, isn't it, Squeaky? Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit strange. 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's no homeless. Let's hope there's something getting sorted. And I mean, obviously, I understand there is a few people, and this is why we want change, guys. If we do not get change, we know where we stand with them people. If we get change, happy days. Happy days. If we don't get change in the first week, guys, we can support them, but we can't do much for them after that, because I can't waste my energy, because there's someone around the corner who's begging for change, and my energy has got to be put in that direction. So, and it's not just about homelessness, guys. It's about our communities. We're in our communities, you know. We want early intervention, guys. We want to be there in our communities. There's food banks. I said from the beginning, I want food banks and clothes banks in each of the communities, guys. And everything I get, guys, goes directly into our community. There's a kid who's been homeless with his son today. He's going to view a flat, and if he likes it, he's getting it, and he's starting from scratch. You know, I've got a few bits for him, but I want him getting kitted out, guys. That's what community spirit's all about, looking after each other, going back to basics, you know, when times are hard. So, I was quick. Yeah, we want change. We want change. And I said, you know, from the beginning, guys, all I'm interested in is our communities. If people don't want to change on the street, there's not a lot we can do for them. But, you know, we'll get change in our communities, guys. You know, I do not want no children, no families, no person to go hungry in our communities around Scarborough, Farley and Whitby. We're wanting someone from Whitby, guys, to come forward. You know, someone who we can trust, you know, who we can, you know, leave some food packages out for the vulnerable in Whitby, or if they want to come on board with us, or, you know, because there's not a lot of support in Whitby, and what it is, guys, is a bit of a trek out there. Don't get me wrong, if someone's in really need, guys, we'll cover, we are covering Whitby anyway. We do not want no one to go hungry. Not just around Scarborough, Whitby and Farley, across the full country. We do not want people to go hungry. And it's as simple as that. And you know, I know people do things in different towns, and you know, they do exactly what I'm trying to do up here, and they've been doing it maybe longer than me, but I did, listen, when I first started this, guys, what was it? You know, when I first started this, I did not expect, you know, or did not know nothing about how things were run, like safeguarding. You know, that's why we took, you know, he was on our journey with us. You know, he was on our journey with us. You know, we wanted to, and we still are on a journey. We still are on a movement. We want to know what's going on in our towns. We want to know what's going on in our cities. You know, we want to know, you know, who's on our estates in our communities. You know, that's what this is about, guys. It's not just, you know, we want to be in art of communities now. We've been in art and core of the problems and root causes, ground roots of our community. You know, with the homeless all over with the months. Now it's time to get into the communities and look after our people. You know, people going without food. We're getting some top quality food, guys. There's some, you know, we've got some big packages and food packages, you know, for families and stuff like that. You know, I know there's thousands of people around Scarborough with me on Friday who's going hungry. But what it is, guys, you know, if we see any funny business or all like that, you know, with like, you know, people selling donated clothes, what we passed on to people, you know, like, you know, and we see any Miss Waters or all that, them people will never get out from us again, guys. I'm telling you right now. You know, we have got rules and we'll get them set in stone as we go along. Because, you know, if I get donated something, guys, like a nice jacket, and that jacket, I don't see that kid with that jacket on, you know, and, you know, I've heard he's sold it or done whatever with it, lost it with it first night, you know, I'll be fuming, guys, you know, because that's come off some real, you know, maybe a friend or maybe a member of public, and if that just was it, guys, if someone just like grabbed some of me and sold it, what I got off the public as a donation, I would be absolutely fuming, guys. And I would not help that person ever again. Well, I'll maybe give him another chance. It depends on the situation, but you know, it's disrespecting me and it's disrespecting that person who's donated these things. So that's where we stand, guys, with that. And going forward, we'll have all these set in stone, all these rules what we'll set out, and people talk, you know, and you know the message gets out just from me, guys. So yeah, any person who takes something from me, what I've been donated, and they try and sell it, or they try, I don't know, you know, do whatever with it, try and sell it or anything, you know, as long as, you know, I don't mind them, you know, passing it on to the next man or to the next homeless man, or I don't mind them, you know, taking it to charity shop if it's not for them. But, you know, if I find out, you know, people would do, you know, something like that, I'd be fuming. And this is what we're sick of, guys. Yeah? You know, graffiti all over our town. Like, what are these, you know, up where is it, up at the station? You know, I wouldn't, you know, it'd be ominous if someone would come forward and let us know who's doing these daft little signs up and down our town, so we can go see these people and tell them, listen, no, it's not happening. Just stop it. Simple as that. So any information about these signs up at train station, guys, we want to know. I'm just going to leave it at that for just 1 minute, guys. Just listen to this. And you know, guys, get involved in that gratitude list. Look how my gratitude list involved. You know, look how better mine's getting just from over a month. You know, people are out there engaging this gratitude list. You know, I will be stopping it, I said, to the 30th, to the end of the month. But if I see people get engaged in it, guys, you know, I will, what does it go forward with it? You know, I'll keep going with it, because you know what? It's done well, it's done really, you know, just a reflection of, you know, the little bits, you know, what you've done the day before, every morning. Just write them down. You know, this is what we need. What are you up to, Paul? What are you up to today, mate? Yeah, it's very important with people suffering from mental health addiction. It's very important that, you know, you do the gratitude list with me. You know, I'm stopping at the end of the month, but if people are telling me to carry on, you need to tell me, guys. And there's more people coming forward, guys, you know, in background. There's more people coming forward and supporting us, and, you know, there's a lot of support out there, but what it is, guys, they don't want to, you know, support us on, like, Facebook and stuff like that, guys. So, yeah. Anyway, I've had enough. I'm going on to TikTok anyway. Just have a little blast on TikTok, guys. See what's happening on there. And I'll screen record it anyway and put it on YouTube channel later. Take care. Have a good day.